Of comments, of course, about the recent visit to Windsor by the former royals known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, in and out in 15 minutes and keeping Prince Charles waiting. But what we can tell you first here on the show is that Prince Charles really had a vested interest in finding out exactly what Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's move is next. And this may surprise you. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Lovely view today, don't you think? Tranquil and relaxing, sometimes what we all need in this very hectic world. Saying that, you just watch. A massive boat will come past, no doubt, at top speed, and I'll just break all that tranquility. As ever, I hope you're all keeping well today, and thank you so much for joining me. Nice to have your company, and also thank you for all the kind wishes to the singing superstar Barry Manilow. Yes, sadly got COVID, recovering now, and planning to go back out on tour very soon. And as I told you before, if you're in New York and you want to see his wonderful 1997 musical Harmony, that's currently playing off-Broadway, as they say. I know that only too well, Barry. Back as ever, though, to your breaking roll story of the day. Interesting to note when Harry and Meghan decided to, well, pop into Windsor, because there was this big sort of, oh look, they're offering an olive branch. It didn't go exactly to plan, though, for the former royals, despite what you may have thought as they were waving to fans going in towards Windsor Castle. We told you recently that we'd heard this rumour that Harry and Meghan were going to try and pop along and see Our Gracious Majesty the Queen. They managed it, of course. Not really exactly what they were hoping, because she was busy, and apparently, according to that good source, was shall we say, blunt and to the point. But Prince Charles really wanted to have a face-to-face with his son based on this really big problem looming further on. Now, as we all know, we believe, and if you look at the polls and everything, that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could seriously damage the forthcoming Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Really, just by their sheer presence, they could damage it. They're so disliked right now over here in the United Kingdom. Nothing about being untoward or whatever you may think. There's a general sort of apathy towards them because of what they did towards, when you think about it, the late Duke, and of course the bashing that they gave everyone on the Oprah Winfrey interview. But now Prince Charles wants to know exactly where does he stand, and more importantly, where does Camilla stand on that forthcoming book from Prince Harry, his memoir. What he was hoping to achieve by this very brief, and we're talking very brief meeting, was to try and persuade Prince Harry to reveal or indeed extract certain things about Camilla that he may have written. It didn't go to plan. Apparently Prince Harry couldn't discuss it with anyone, including his father, allegedly. That's because it's got a seal, and basically a seal means that you can't really discuss your forthcoming publication. How ridiculous is that? Which, of course, has made Prince Charles very anxious, very worried, and more importantly, very, very annoyed, as one can imagine, because we've often been told that Prince Harry will be attacking, how childish, his stepmother Camilla. Now, as I've also told you on the show, for years they got on incredibly well. It was only in the last few years that apparently Prince Harry didn't seemingly have a warm and loving relationship with Camilla. Whatever side you're on, I understand it, but life moves on, and I truly believe that Camilla tried her very best. Prince Charles naturally does not want to see his wife of 17 years bashed in a book by his youngest son, particularly on Platinum Jubilee year. But moving forward, it does appear even Charles's reaching out and the promise of an olive branch simply didn't work. And this, of course, is from a man who apparently didn't support his son, but then was, well, found out to be did, in fact. As we all found out from those royal papers, seemingly once again, something Prince Harry forgot. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.